Virgo, welcome to SGL Spiritual Guiding Light. We will be starting shortly. Keep in mind, you can go take a break if you need to, go to the restroom, make that phone call that you've been needing to want to make. Because I'm going to shuffle for a minute. So you won't be missing anything because I will timestamp um, when we start pulling cards. All right. All right. Actually, let me do these ones because I don't want to have to shuffle these when your spread is be all the way open. How you doing, Virgo? How's everything going? How is everything? How is every This is the part where I be talking in incomplete sentences. How are you, Virgo? How's life? How are things going with you? All inquiries, email spiritualguidinglight@gmail.com. Make sure if you want to share your story, testimony, whatever that may be, drop it in the comments. All right. And I will approve it so that you can be a beacon of light to others here in the SGO community. Also, what I love is hearts. Drop some hearts. Okay. Thank you. Doesn't matter what color heart. I love me some hearts. All right, let's go ahead and start shuffling this deck self-care deck that I created for you. I know I'm gonna start breaking things down. It's time to get to business since I can now. Because when I was doing security, the job where I was at, it was from 2 o'clock Virgo into 2 in the morning. No joke. 6 days a week. And I still would be able to, you know how you're not allowed to work 7 days a week. If someone called in, they would let me work, so I would work 7 days a week as well. So there were times where, if you guys pay attention, like I was doing channel readings during my downtime at work. So I was multitasking. So that's one thing I loved about that job is that they respected my own belief. They didn't look at me doing tarot as a bad thing. So I miss that job. I got a lot of synchronicities and messages at that workplace. It was amazing to be there. Like, I feel like, because I asked for God for rest, and that was a job where I was able to rest. Like, literally, that was a blessing. So with that being said, Virgo, some of you, you asked for rest, but the fact that you have, I'm feeling that you're having a lot of fire energy where it's not about keeping yourself busy. It's just you have to acknowledge that you're a hyper person. You have a form, I don't know, is it ADHD or ADD? Which one is hyperactive? Let me see. Because I have both of those. I grew up with you very hyper, and as I got older, I trained my own self without medications without medications or slowing myself down with the body. But in pertaining to the mind, I'm still trying to work that out. ADHD? Is it ADHD? It's one of the two. One of the two. ADHD. ADHD. That's what it is. Hyperactivity. ADHD. So it's giving me that you may have ADHD where you're just naturally hyperactive and you have this fire energy, this explosive fire energy. It's like a volcano that's just, it doesn't stop erupting. It just keeps on going. It just keeps on going and keeps on going and keeps. It's just an infinite. It's the Ace of Cups, but instead of it's a volcano, right? All the emotions of the highs and the lows, but the shadows in between. Yeah. Thank you. All right, so we're going to start your we are 7 minutes in. We'll start your we're going to start your card pull at 8. So let me go ahead. That'll give me enough time to at least type it in the box. If you're experiencing a delay on your end, my connection is good. It's just everything is moving slow. Okay. Let me save that. If we are experiencing delay, move that cursor. Move the cursor forward. If not, don't worry about it. You can always come back. All right. What messages do you have for Virgo? We have flame. That's that fire energy that we were talking about. We have passive and reverse. That's really, really good. And this is letting me know that you are present. Okay. We have drink some water. Virgo. What other messages do you have for Virgo? We have respect and we have devotion. All right. So there is mad for. Okay. There's no reason to be mad at yourself. You just have a lot of energy. And you may be right now in a place of like, it's not the lack of direction. It's like you don't, I have to say it, you don't want to manage your hyperactivity. You just want to do what works for you. And that's where the respect is. You're just saying, no, I want to, this is how I am and this is how I'm going to be with this devotion and respect here. No one's going to be mad at you. This is just literally saying, this is how I'm going to be. I don't care about no self-care. I don't care about practicing self-care. This is what a Virgo is saying. Others of you are you're going to make a sense of devotion when it comes to doing the things that you love to do. Okay. And that's going to allow you to, we have nervous Nelly here. So yeah, this nervous Nelly is definitely going to take away the distractions. You're not distracted. You know exactly what's going on with you and around you. But for some of you Virgos, you're saying, nah, this is me and I'm not changing. This is like someone saying, no, Virgo, this is what you need to change about yourself. And you're like, no, there's nothing wrong with me. So some of you are finding yourself being devoted to changing your eating habits. We have goals here in reverse here. So you are focused on self. We have anxiousness in reverse. And anxiousness does stem from the nervous Nelly that's in reverse. So someone right now, they don't care about what people think right now. Um, you are wanting to work on healthy eating, or you're changing your healthy eating habits. There's a lot of respect here. Hold on. We have the Judgment here that came out. And it came out so elegantly and gently. I don't know if you were able to see that, but yeah, we have the Judgment here. Someone knows that they have ADHD. That's not the problem. We have the World in reverse. The problem is that someone doesn't want to change, but at the same time, it feels like it feels like you know, like, what do you want from me? Like, you know what I mean? It feels like that. It feels like they want you for the better, but it's more so like you're not allowing that to distract you, and you're not allowing anyone to trigger your anxiety, because one thing that you have that everyone can respect from you is that you do practice truth, and that's something that you're devoted to. And if someone doesn't want to accept that, then they can choose to be in your world or to be out of it, because you're not feeding the shadow energy. And that's what someone's realizing here about you. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what other messages that come out. What other messages? If you need a vacation, I'm going to take that. Go a vacation. You may want a vacation from people. I feel like when you take vacations, that's when you start thinking, like, and your vacations can literally just going out of town to, a family member's or a friend's house for the weekend. And it's like those are the moments where you're like, you know what? Maybe I need to change my eating habits. Those are your moments when you're away from your own personal environment. That's when you start becoming present. I can respect that too. Okay, whatever. For others of you Virgos, take a vacation. You earned it. We have affirmations. Okay. All right. If you're not a talker, use mantras. We have just do it. All right. So you can get in the habit of the practice of self-care. We have change your focus. That's that set way that we were talking about. Someone is like, nah, ain't nothing wrong with me. I don't, yeah, risk. So eventually it is going to come, like goals is coming. It's double here. So someone is it's hitting someone. I'm going to take it because we have goals here. It's crossing someone's mind. So it's in the process, right? Change is on the horizon for some of you Virgos. Let's go ahead and pull your angel guide, Virgo. Virgo, I do want to know how you're doing though. Okay. If you resonated with anything, drop it in the comments down. If you're not really a communicator at this time, Virgo, that's fine. Drop some hearts. Thank you. Yep. Listen, Virgo, while we're sitting here talking about anxiety, that's your house. Your house. So you're in your own energy. But you're not being distracted by anxiety and you're not anxious. So you technically are not in your house. You're into fire energy. Now, Aries deals with self here. But with these goals, set ways here, you're devoted to truly true who you are. All right. Now with these goals here, this vacation, it's like the moment you get away, it's the moment you just like, yeah, maybe those are the times where when you're, what you would call your mini vacations or your vacations. For some of you, that's when you practice self-care. That's your sense of self-care. But when you get back into the world, meaning your world, it's like, don't tell me nothing about what I need to do. It's giving me that. I got it. I got it, Virgo. I got it, Virgo. So that's what's going on. Like, that's catch 22. It's like when you take your vacations or when you go out of town, do what you do. It's like that's when you practice self-care and self-love. But for some of you, it's like you don't want to face practical goals because it's too much. It's going to cause, it requires change. For others of you, I'm happy that you're starting your journey of self-care, practice of self-care, saying affirmations. And since this came out, let's go ahead and pull one. Thank you for the likes. Highly appreciate it. I like this respect here, like someone is devoted. Hold on. When these emotions, thoughts, and actions get stuck in here, yeah. And rapture was in here. This is um, ex- um, like extreme pleasure here. Mm. That may be that flame energy of this awakening here. So someone's your self-care, your practice in self-care is going to deal with your a sense in the area of pleasure. Okay, you're going to be devoted to the areas of pleasure. You fill in the blank of what that is, and that's going to help you with not being distracted and also help you to prevent yourself from being anxious because those are in reverse. So whatever you're doing that's pertaining to pleasure, um, trusting. It says, I trust myself. Okay. So your affirmation is, I trust myself. So this is telling me here, I see it, that you need to be devoted to, you need to create some goals and you need to be devoted. You need to be devoted to these goals and get out of the headspace of thinking that your goals of what it is, or whatever your passion is, it is a risk taking. So you need to get out of your shadow energy with the world and stop thinking that your passions, for some of you, your passions compassion could be a person, right? Your goal is to be devoted to this person. But unfortunately, this person has a lot of energy and they don't even know how to tame this fire energy that they have, where they're always distracted and anxious. And you may be the sage in their life where it clears out, where they're calm and collective. But you gotta understand and be careful with that, because you don't want to just drink some water. This is symbolic to the Ace of Cups as well. This flame, it's like that flame could be toxic. It's like, put yourself first. It's okay to help others, but don't, it's like, don't put toxicity as a priority. Okay. So this is letting me know that you may need a break from someone who could be just clingy. All right, we have take charge and action, Virgo. Okay. All right, take charge and action is your angel guide, Virgo. It simply says, Virgo, if you are feeling ambitious at this time, this card is asking you to trust in your gifts and your potential. All right, Virgo. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.